we're doing 5.6, and I'm betting you know what that stands for. And so we're going to get started with that. So hopefully we know by now that ASA is going to be angle, side, angle. And that's theorem 510. Angle, side, angle. And this is how it's going to look. Hopefully not blurry. So let's get a couple triangles drawn in here real quick. And the ability to duplicate this is probably not going to be great. Okay, close. Very close. So we're going to do two different ones. And so I'm going to kind of show you a trick on these. So we'll call this A, B, C. Call this X, Y, Z. Okay, so basically what's going on with this is angle A is going to be congruent to angle X. Angle C is going to be congruent to angle Z. And AC is congruent to, well, see how I have AC? So each angle is an endpoint for each angle vertex is an endpoint for the line segment. And so, not even looking at this shape, I know that this line should be right. Because each angle is an endpoint for this. And so that's basically what this is. Again, we're doing three things. This time it's two angles and a side. Okay, this is the first day we're introducing two theorems. Mainly because, well, they're almost the same. They're almost the same. So 511, theorem 511, which is going to be called AAS. And I will, if I'm going too fast, just let me know. I'll draw a couple triangles here, and so we can look at the difference of AAS. Because they're almost the same, they're just a little bit different. Because order matters when it comes to these kind of things. Order matters a lot. Okay, we're going to look again at this. I'm going to call this A, B, C, X, Y, Z. A, X, C, Z, X, Y, and A, B. Okay. I'm going to, if I'm going too fast, let me know, please. All right. So I'm going to kind of go over the same thing. Angle A is congruent to angle X. So that's the same thing. Angle C is congruent to angle Z. And AB is congruent to XY. Okay? And just looking at these letters, well, A goes with that A. B is just a totally different thing, right? That means it's not in between the two angles. Same with XZ. XY is not in between the two angles. So that's the difference between AAS and ASA. And so you just got to be careful about that, especially when I'm going to give you problems like this on the test. I'm going to say, hey, I got two triangles here. Are those triangles congruent? If yes, how so? Okay, at this point we got SAS, we got SSS, we got ASA, and we got AAS, right? I'm going to say they are congruent, so which one? Well, it can't be SAS because I only have one side. It definitely can't be SSS because I still only have one side, right? So it has to be ASA or AAS. So this is so close together, I have to figure out, is this line segment in between the two angles? What do we think? So this would be, hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. Okay, because this is what I would call an easy version of a proof, where you just have to tell me yes because of the last rule, right? I don't have to write givens, I don't have to write anything but just 3 little letters. But I have to pick the right one. It's technically multiple choice. Eventually we're going to add, well, I don't want to do that. Eventually we're going to add one more closer here, and then there's going to be a proof that we need another theorem. Okay. So I'm going to look at a little homework here and see if there's anything that we need help with. It's not too bad. It's basically like we've been doing. And so I think I'm just going to let you do it. And then we're going to try to go over it today and prepare you for a bunch of proofs. Friday is super proof day. So we're going to do a lot of work on that. And then Monday we're going to learn our last bit of theorems that we need for our proofs. And we'll probably have another super proof day, and then we'll be basically almost done with this chapter. But we got a couple more days of doing solid proofs before we are ready. Because after the first day, are we comfortable? Probably not. After today, are we going to be comfortable? Probably not. So we're going to have a couple days of you guys working hard to get comfortable with this. So just be aware that that's what's going on.